Hi everyone. It's birthday season in our house. One of the three birthday seasons every year. We have the March birthdays, the September birthdays, and the November birthdays. So there's a lot of opportunity for me to make cake. One of the most requested ones by the adults is my zucchini cake, even more than my carrot cake. And so today, that's what we'll be making is a zucchini cake. This recipe is actually from the Kelly and Peter Bronsky Arsenal Gluten-Free cookbook. And we'll be going through the ingredients. You don't have to use the exact same flour I am. I'm pretty sure any gluten-free flour can be used in place. So just make sure that your zucchinis are nice and fresh and unpeeled. So again, we're going to go through the ingredients and then we will bake some cakes. You will need 2 cups of shredded zucchini. As I said earlier, leave the skin on them. You will need white sugar, a cup and 3/4 cups, 1 cup of oil. I chose to use butter melted, and 3 eggs. You're also going to need a tablespoon of vanilla and a teaspoon of baking soda, 2.5 cups of your gluten-free flour, and 2 teaspoons of xanthan gum. You will also, I think I said baking soda already. Don't worry about it. You'll need 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a half a teaspoon of salt. If there's anything else, I'll let you know as we go along. So we're going to go over to the veggie bullet, who's going to make shredding the zucchini a whole lot easier. Okay, and our zucchini is now nicely shredded. Okay, guys, so what I did was I just scooped my zucchini into a cup, a bigger measuring cup. That way I can scoop it out measured properly. Okay. And as I was saying before, you're going to want 2 cups of your zucchini. The original recipe has a cream cheese frosting recipe included in it that is really, really yummy, guys. I'm doing it this way with the can. So don't worry about that part. Do it any way you want. And then on top of it, you want some nice sliced fruit, kiwi, strawberry, and mango, which is suggested by the recipe creators. And I think that they totally chose the right 3. I don't know what sort of research they put into that, but and how many different combinations they tried. I'd love to know. But they chose the right one to put in the book. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and then grease your pans. 8-inch, 9-inch, round, square, whatever. I'm using these silicone. Love them. And just make sure you grease them still before putting them in. If you're going to use regular pans, you might want to add flour, shake the flour out, shake out the excess. In your mixing bowl, you're going to combine the zucchini, sugar, oil, eggs. Just make sure everybody's mixed, not overmixed. And then in another bowl, I have my flours, xanthan gum, baking soda, baking powder, salt. Give it a nice whisk to combine all of those guys. And then you're going to put the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients and mix. Not too long. You don't want to overmix this cake. 30 seconds, 45 seconds at the most, just to make sure that you got to scrape the bottom of the bowl and bring everything up. Divide the batter amongst the pans. Put the pans in the oven and let them bake about 45 minutes or until a wooden toothpick is stuck inside of it and comes out clean. So that's really about all of the instructions until we get baking. And then after they're baked, obviously, let them cool before you start icing. So let's bake. And don't be afraid if it's a little lumpy looking batter. Remember, there's zucchini in it. And into the oven they go. Set your timer, and I'll see you then. In addition to the toothpick coming out clean, the cake is pulled away from the edge of the pan. So we're going to let these two cool for a little while. before we put the icing on them, or else your icing will just run everywhere. Alrighty guys, so our cake is finished cooling, and it is time to ice. There's no particular pattern that I'm doing. I'm just freehanding icing out of a can. I know, sacrilegious to some. Just gonna ice in the cake. Okay, I guess I will fast forward through this stuff here and catch up with you at the end when it's all done. Well, there you have it, guys. And there's our beautiful zucchini cake. Let's cut into it and see what it looks like. More important, let's see what it tastes like. Since you guys cannot smell this at home, it smells so good here. Okay guys, would you like to taste this? I do. Make sure you get some of the mango with that. So soft, so moist. Not too sweet. Even though it seems like that's a lot of sugar when you're making it, it's not too sweet. Even with the frosting. I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of this. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Eat well, live great.